Welcome to Wednesday night. It's the Sam Livecast. I am Sam, and I'm a little harried. I don't know. You know, it's like anything. Homework, cleaning the house, when you only have a certain amount of time, the last little bit goes super fast. Am I right on that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. Who just calls you right before
My
the
brother.
show? Oh.
My brother, who I left a 3.5-minute message for.
Wow.
Richard. Giving him shit for never calling me back. And he's retired now. He's a man of leisure.
I was just okay. What do you do when you are a 60-year-old man and then you retire and
Well, apparently
you
don't call your brother back. That's what you don't do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know he's doing things. I shouldn't completely say that I think he's retired, but I think he's pretty much retired.
When I think about if you were in that position, I
Yes.
have no idea what you would do. I cannot imagine you doing anything normal. I don't know.
I feel like so. Just let me say this first. If tonight's the first time you've watched the Sam Livecast, this is a part cooking show, part sort of radio talk show thing. There's me here. I don't know what. There's a lot of shit going on over here on the side. Something happened. That's why we get here early enough, Shannon, so we can make sure that these things work. I don't care what it is. This is work. Max, are you at the back?
I am here.
Max is back
Hello.
there. Lynn will be there in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Go over there, Lynn. Let me give people the lay of the land because they might not know it. So it's part cooking show, part sort of radio talk show kind of thing. I'm Sam. I sit here. In the back, we have Max on the right, Lynn on the left.
Mm-hmm.
They run the board. They do videos, pictures. They deal with Facebook kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right over here to my immediate left is Kelly, Mrs. Cooking Guide. Little wave. There you go. She's completely self-absorbed in something else.
Facebook.
And Shannon's on the only handheld camera that we have. That's what it is. So we always talk about food, but it's not always about food. For example, right now we're talking about my brother Richard, who, as far as I can tell, is retired, but doesn't apparently have enough time on his hands to call me. And that's just my own burden. I have to do it. Anyway, I left him a guilt-laden 3.5-minute phone call today, and it worked.
That is your job.
I love that. And I have a question.
Yes.
What was it like growing up with 3 older brothers that were significantly older than you?
They ignore me. The two oldest.
Tell everybody about your brother situation.
There used to be 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
This one's passed away. So so it's me, like 5 years older, 10 years older, 12 years older.
Mm-hmm.
And so these two, 10 and 12 years older than me, they did their own thing, you know? Think about it. When I was 10, they were in their 20s.
Yeah.
Right? That's a big gap.
Totally.
Huge.
When I was 8, they were late teens. The gap was there, and so it fell to this one, presumably to be the one that I hung out with, and he didn't hang out with me at all until the end. Not the end, but until his bad years, and then he wanted to do bad things with me, which I did. I got influenced by him a little bit. Then I pulled myself out of the weeds. He did not. He's no longer with us. It's a sad story. I don't want to bring anybody down, so let's not talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it is. So I think Richard is now retired officially, and I'm sure he's doing stuff. But okay, he called. And I called my manager today and gave him a little shit on the phone.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Sorry, that call from Uncle Ricky could have just been a cop-out. He knows that at 5:59 on a Wednesday that there's about to be a show.
Does he?
He goes, "Oh, I can just call right now," and
that's right.
And then it'll be 30 seconds and
that's
off.
the calling people when you know they're not at home.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really work anymore because who uses a home phone? Put your hand up.
I kind of want to know who on Facebook
That's interesting.
still has a landline, because I got asked that question the other day.
Yeah.
They're like, "Do you have a landline?" I'm just like looking at like, who has a landline?
I agree. I don't have a
Good.
landline. I had one for a little bit because it was used to buzz people into
Open
my
your gate.
complex. But we moved. Yeah, we got rid of that because there's a gate code. But I want to know if you have a landline and if it's something that you use regularly.
I can't imagine. I mean, we had one for a while because of the little kids at school, and it felt like we needed that was on all these school lists and stuff when you guys were there. But now
It's gone now. I
Who
mean,
owns that?
it
Right.
does. It's not even there anymore.
So now
is
what
it?
you have to do is now you have to call people like 2 o'clock in the morning when you hope their phone is on silent. Say, hey, I was just thinking about you. Let me just switch to a couple things while we're sitting here. The red Solo cup has lines on it. Do you know that those lines actually mean something? Apparently,
No.
Take my computer. There you go.
Wow,
What?
what?
No,
Look
they-
at that.
No, that's
Apparently, 1 ounce. That first line, perfect for making cocktails. If whoever pours a 1 ounce cocktail, I don't know who those people are. 5 ounces of wine and then 12 ounces of beer.
that's
Okay, that's like revolutionary.
That's pretty
that
interesting,
actually just
isn't
blew
it?
my mind.
For college kids, that's like
Oh.
unbelievable.
Like,
I
you
mean,
think the college kids are going to actually adhere to any of those rules? Well, the Solo Cup people say 1 ounce goes to that bottom line, so don't pour the vodka past that. I don't think that's what they're doing. That was sent to me by Maria of Fixtures Living, who I will see tomorrow.
Well, because she got you the red cup,
Yep.
plastic
Yep,
ones.
yep. No, the hard case ones. Not the disposable.
Yeah.
Oh, I just read online that that's an urban legend. I kind of want to test it now.
It might be an urban legend. I don't know.
They say that Snopes.com, which is a big
Right.
website that does this, says it's an urban legend, and if it does coincide with it, it's purely coincidental. But I want to try. I think
That'd be interesting.
because if they did that for just like purely just for looks,
Yeah.
I think they should revamp the cup line to actually do it for that because that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
That's brilliant.
Anybody know what this is?
Oh, I saw
Bacon
It looks like a
Sunday.
Yeah, it's
from
Burger King's new Bacon
Burger
Sunday.
King, right.
What?
It's like 560 calories.
Was that real?
Hold
Is that a hoax too?
How did
No,
I,
it's not a hoax.
How have I never heard about that?
It's just it's
Are they not-
very new.
Is it not something that they're running commercials on and stuff?
I haven't
or-
seen them yet.
Yeah.
But it looks, I mean, so you know what, caramel, forget the chocolate part. I don't like chocolate bacon. I had it at the fair a couple of years ago, and I thought it sucked. It was just awful. But caramel and bacon, you can see how that would work
That
together
looks so good.
really nicely. I mean, have you ever
Yes.
taken bacon and just put it on a baking sheets and sprinkled it with sugar and then cooked it? Really nice. Really, really nice.
Brown sugar or just any sugar?
White sugar would be fine.
Oh, okay.
Or as Steve would say, why's it got to be white? But that doesn't actually look too bad, does it?
No, that looks great.
No, I like that thing.
Yeah.
And speaking of the fair, so this little Get One Free magazine comes,
Uh huh.
and there's always a Sam recipe in it. It's one of these crazy things, man. I can't tell you how many people come up to me and say, I see you every single month in my mailbox. I didn't think people looked at this. These little like, I call them little throwaways.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the recipe in there? Was that the Greek
Oh,
salad?
this was the Greek Panzanella salad.
Ooh,
I should
great
start saving
recipe.
those, man. That's
And
the
that's your
work.
picture,
That's
Lynn?
my work, published in a book.
By the way, can you pull up your picture of the Mexican street corn from Monday night?
Yes.
Holy crap. That was
Uh huh.
well, the corn was really, really good. If you do, we cook live every show. Look at that.
That was good.
I sometimes look at your pictures, Lynn, and I go like this. Fuck, I made that? So here's what I made that. And Lynn, when he gets ready for his picture, he starts doing this. Do you have any salmon skin in a roll that I could use to? He's always looking for something different. Because any husks that we could char up a little bit? Do you have any newspaper, any garbage paper bags that I could use? Go to the picture again.
Mexican
It's
street corn.
fantastic.
Oh, thank you very much.
It really is.
I had a lot of fun eating that as much as I had.
Yeah.
How
shooting
good
it.
was that?
It was so
That's
good.
awesome.
And
So
we
good.
did that. We did that 4-minute per ear of corn with the husk, and how to get it out of the husk without any of the silk on it.
Yeah.
That
You
was a
know,
good thing.
but still the fundamental problem with corn on the cob, man, is
Yeah.
that no matter how perfect your teeth are,
I
it
know.
all gets stuck in there
Oh man, it's
every
brutal.
time.
My grandfather IW had false teeth in his last and later years. My grandmother would take her knife. I wish I had a. So an ear of corn looks like this, right? She would take her knife and run it down the rows of kernels, right down the center, all the way around the entire ear. after it was cooked and give it to him. And so then when he would bite it, all the sweet goodness would come out of the inside.
Oh.
But the stuff that gets stuck in your teeth would pretty much stay on the cob.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good plan, actually.
That's, I mean, tedious, but I'd totally try it.
Tedious. How much did she love the man? It's also the woman that
love.
faked margarine instead of butter for him and always told him that it was butter. Did all kinds of things. She was also the master at mixing cereals. She was like Trix and 1/3 Cheerios and a little bit of Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Krispies would make like an amazing freaking thing.
Granola and Captain Crunch. That's where it's at.
Granola and Captain Crunch. I have an email to read.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, hey, and we're giving away a book tonight.
Oh
by
yeah,
the way.
can we just talk about this?
Should we? Yes.
So Max stupidly puts on Facebook today, hey, if more than 100 if more than 100 people share this particular post, Sam will do the cinnamon challenge. If 100 people do it, how many people have shared it? 150.
150.
So you got 50 more than we
Hell
needed.
yeah.
So clearly I'm doing it.
Yes.
And if you know about the cinnamon challenge, and I'm trying to think about what time I want to do this.
I don't think you should.
Kelly's
do it.
Kelly's not in favor of it.
There's actually a pretty large contingency of people who don't think you
People
should
saying,
do it.
right.
It's dangerous. So pick something.
But I think
bullshit.
I think
Not
I can
dangerous.
do it properly.
I think.
Yes.
Well,
I've watched the clowns do it
So
on
you
TV.
think you can beat it?
No. I'm not saying I can beat it. I
You
think it's
you
probably.
can do it
I
without
think it's
it being
impossible.
dangerous. Oh, okay.
Here's what all it is. You're meant to try and swallow a tablespoon of cinnamon in 1 minute, no water, and then try and be able to talk. It's that simple.
By the way, according to cinnamonchallenge.com, the spew of cinnamon that comes out of your mouth after
Yeah.
you try this is called the dragon's breath.
Okay, I watched 3 of them today on the internet. All 3 of them had that spew.
Yeah.
It's like a puff of smoke.
So Shannon
brown
should
smoke.
probably watch out.
Stand by. I'm not
Back
doing
up.
it here. I don't want to.
Jen's gonna back up.
And not into your computer, not into anything.
Anyway, so we're getting at that. Hold on. I got to be on top of my puff pastry. My puff pastry sheets, which are not quite there yet. I'll put myself another 10 minutes on the clock.
You're just letting it defrost right now, right?
I'm letting it defrost. Puff pastry is just one of those genius things that you don't want to make because it's already been made for you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a little touchy in that you take it out of the freezer and you want it to defrost to the point where it's pliable. But if you leave it like 20 minutes beyond that, it becomes gummy and
Yeah.
very difficult to use. And that's not what we want to happen here. Hey, Sam and gang. I've grown addicted to the live casts. And while I've tweeted with you before, I'm not on Facebook, so I thought I'd send an email.
What's his Twitter username?
what's
Does it
his
say? We can try and find him on there.
I've tweeted with you at Perpetual Muser.
Okay.
I believe it's a girl, her.
Okay. Cool.
How did I find you? I was stumbling around Ustream a while ago, seeing what was on, and the live cast popped up. It was your remote live casted fixtures where you did the pizzas. I found out later it was a rerun, but not an issue. I love how your recipes are so simple, and most of the time you use basic, fresh ingredients. Most of the time. It certainly has inspired me to cook for myself. I live in Ottawa, Canada, the true north, strong and free. How's that? Blah, blah, blah. So she has some questions. I cannot for the life of me find corn tortillas anywhere here, just the flour ones.
Really?
That's so funny you say that.
And the ones that she can find are not plain. They're the ones that are like the basil, the tomato ones that have color. They're
Yes.
the wraps.
My
Why is that?
Why is that? Why is that?
Why is that funny?
Oh, because my Canadian girlfriend, first of all, never was able to find corn tortillas in Canada. And then when she would be with the grocery store here in San Diego with me and we'd walk past a pack like that big with, like 50, 100 tortillas for like $1, she'd
Yeah.
be like, oh my God, I have to bring some of these home.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, I remember told you when I shot in New Zealand. I did Mexican food at that event down there, and I had to find. They were the worst frickin' tortillas I had ever seen. I imagine they
yeah.
were shipped from somewhere over here. They were like cardboard. I finally got them pliable enough by warming them, but still.
Gross.
Well, I would say this, Kat, if you cannot find, well, she can't find corn tortillas, and the only flour ones she could find, I guess we could send you some. Could we send them?
Well, I mean,
Would
corn
they go
tortillas
across the
also
board?
are really simple to make.
No Mexican
How simple? I mean,
No, like
simple for
Right.
foodies or
no, like
flour
like
water.
bonehead at least. Like I buy the thing,
Uh-huh.
and then I just.
Well, no,
mix it
sorry.
with
What's the thing?
Oh,
I don't
sorry,
even know what the thing is.
the corn.
Or the
meal.
masa.
Yeah, the masa.
Oh, you're talking about corn now. Yeah. But you
Masa.
could do flour ones. It's basically just flour
I don't know
water.
what the
and no
masa. Can we
fat.
pull up a picture of what the masa is? Because I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's just corn. It's like cornmeal mush.
I need to speak for the non-foodies in the room because
Alright.
I guarantee you a lot of people like me are not going to know what a masa is or even know that it's very simple to make your own tortillas.
Well, not a masa, because
It's
a
masa.
masa would be
Oh.
a black slave owner
A masa.
from way back.
Oh,
and
so does it start with
that
an
is
A?
not what we're
Masa
talking about. We're
is
just talking
just
about
the
Oh,
just straight
masa.
masa. It's
Oh.
like
It's
the
think about it as like
cornmeal.
corn,
Okay.
There.
right?
Cornmeal.
It's like cornmeal.
I thought a masa was like a masa was like a contraption.
No.
A masa.
Excuse me, masa. I is going to go outside
Oh,
now.
jeez, we just lost a ton of fans.
No, we did. It's from way back.
We haven't gotten
I'm
racial in a
correcting.
while.
I'm not. That's not. I'm not. Please. So you can make your own cats, or I tell you what, we could send you some. How long would it take? Would they be okay? You know which ones I like? I like the uncooked ones. The uncooked the uncooked flour tortillas. Have you guys used those?
Uncooked
You
corn.
haven't? You buy them in the same tortilla section, same shelves. You throw them in a pan first, and they come to life. Oh my God, they're like fresh tortillas.
good, yeah.
So good, right, Shan?
That's really cool.
They have uncooked corn as well?
No, they only have the flour ones.
Oh, yeah, no, those ones I
Only
know.
the
They're
flour ones.
amazing.
Take my computer. She asks next, what are Hawaiian rolls?
Ooh.
How sad is that?
Well, that's
that a
traveled
regional
quite a
thing?
long way.
So Hawaiian rolls and their fake versions of them, Kat, are a small, dinner size type roll,
Yep.
but they're sweeter. And they're very soft. They make great little mini sandwiches. We use them for all kinds of things. They make crazy good French toast.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy good French toast. And they also make Hawaiian, this is the most popular make, King's. King's also makes loaves of round bread that you can buy and then slice and turn into French toast.
By the way, she's watching right now.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
She is,
Okay, good.
yeah. I love that.
And then here's her next
Oh.
one, more of a fixtures type. There she is.
A tweeter. I love the tweeters.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Ernie or Bert?
That's neither.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Maybe she can tell us.
That's neither.
That's neither. All right. So, and then her third question is more of a fixtures type question. But since they haven't conquered the North yet,
Wait.
buying my first house soon, gonna buy a barbecue. I've got a gas line. What should I look for in buying a grill? I'd love a Grilling 101 live cast. You know what?
We have a Grilling 101 person.
Because you asked
we
for
do.
it, we will do that. So we'll be talking to Greg Rempe. We had to move the date. But I like the idea of doing one. And I've got enough gear outside that I can do what's important in a barbecue, but also in a smoker and also in a green egg thing. We could do a little 101 one evening out here. Show you the different things that you can cook on those. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for writing. She's not a fan of who eats this shit, though.
Oh.
She says, I'm kind of squeamish and have to turn those parts off. I'll be interested to see if she watches while I do the cinnamon challenge in a little
No,
while.
I don't want you to do it.
Cal, I hate to
Nobody
promise
wants
things.
you to do it.
I hate to
Everyone keeps
promise
saying
things.
it.
I hate to promise things and then not do them.
Yeah.
You know, like anything, when there's problems, it's that fringe movement. It's that little percentage at the very, very top, that little 0.5% that has trouble with something. And it's kids and teenagers. I'm an adult. I think I know how to do this cinnamon
Do you
challenge.
remember the water things in the radio contest and the lady
Yeah,
died from drinking
she
the
died.
water and not going to the
Okay,
bathroom?
this is very different.
This is
Okay,
That was another
I'm not
thing.
going to hold my bladder
Well,
for
I know, but
3
that
days.
was just
can we
another-
just say something? I'm not doing this challenge because I don't want the risk involved in it. So that's me. But for the most part, if this is controlled and he actually just takes a teaspoon or tablespoon, whatever it is, he ain't gonna die.
I'm good.
There-
Thank you, Lynn.
Yeah, it's just okay.
There was a lady online that took like a ladleful.
Right,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
true.
stupid.
I've seen that.
And by the way, I think that was a lot of overacting.
Okay,
Stupid.
wait.
Okay.
Teresa Downing in Casa de Oro says, "Do it, do it. I want to see it and laugh with my grandma."
Okay, for Teresa Downing,
You
I'm
gotta
going to
do
do
it
it.
for the
I'm going to do
grandma.
it. All right,
But
we
no,
have more
for the
important
grandma.
things to talk
She
about
mu-
before we
Teresa
get there.
must be like 8.
I forgot to turn the oven
Don't be
on.
mean to Teresa.
Just be careful,
Sorry,
dude.
Teresa, but I don't want my husband to die.
Just don't inhale after you do the dragon's
No, I
breath.
think I know how to do this. Don't worry about it. Okay, but more important things.
Yes.
Do you remember we talked about those running shoes that I bought for me and Kelly on Monday?
Yes.
Everybody thought they were ugly. Everybody thought they were ugly. I thought it was a good shoe, but I got crap because they were ugly shoes. The second Kelly opened the box, and I was only thinking of her at the store buying them for myself. Now that we've started walking 3 to 4 miles every morning, I needed new ones. I got Kelly a pair, and I just wanted her to have the same kind I got. It wasn't about matchy match. It was about getting her a quality shoe. She opened the box and she went, "Oh, no, honey, I'm not wearing those. Those are ugly." So we go to the store yesterday to get new ones. I'm sending Max pictures while I'm there. Here's the first one. I send this to Max, and I go, "What do you think?"
Oh.
He goes, "Way better."
Those are pretty cool.
Like it. And then I send him the next one. I go, "What about this one?" Like it. Good. I was in good shape with Max.
You're drawn to the
That
fluorescent.
one. That one.
Most
That
running
one.
shoes apparently are, though.
That one. This is what I'm seeing these days. But you remember I said that's not what I was going to buy. I didn't want to buy the fluorescents. I thought what I had chosen the other night was actually, okay, here's the shoe I bought. We ready for a little
you wanna-
unveiling?
I have a shot of the shoes that you had
Oh, you do?
from last
Oh,
year's episode.
yes.
This is just a YouTube clip.
Okay, which the pink
my
ones.
God.
The pink ones were not
And I
mine.
don't
Look
know
at-
if you can
and
tell, but
you're-
one of those is a men's shoe.
Right.
The pink one was not mine.
But,
Okay,
so what do
ready
you
for
have
the
now?
unveiling?
Ready for the unveiling?
Yes.
Here we go.
Here,
One.
you can just pull that
Shannon?
up, Dad. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on it.
Oh, do you want me to put it right here?
There, unveil.
Unveil it.
Let me put it right here. Hold on.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh.
Nice.
ASICS.
It's a good shoe.
Hey.
Do you like that?
What you are drawn to the fluorescent colors.
But just a little bit of orange color on there.
But what
That's
what do
his
you
pop
all?
of
What have I
color.
said? It's a pop of color.
I'm confused.
I'm just, you know what? Every running shoe has a pop of color.
That's true. It's
Those
true.
things
These
are crazy.
days?
Oh, you know what? Somebody actually put a funny post on Facebook about that, saying something like to that effect that
Yeah.
all running shoes today are like that. You cannot find plain things. So
No, Mom got a black flip pair, a navy pair. What'd you get, Kelly? Are you even here?
I'm
I'm just
okay.
confused. Where
I'm
are you
replying
today?
to people, and Addie just checked out because she doesn't want to see you do the cinnamon thing because it's ridiculous.
Okay, well, I'm not doing it yet, so.
What did
So-
I get? Brooks, I think. Mine are black with a tiny bit of blue.
Look, that's a good-looking shoe. So my father would say that. Would have said that.
But is it comfortable? It's about, the comfort and walking well.
Yeah, and I'm very comfortable in it. Honestly, I had shin pain for the last month that we've been doing this. Wore these the first time yesterday. Nothing.
so now you just need to maintain
No
the
shin pain.
exercising.
Yeah, no, we did.
I know
We went
you
this
guys.
morning.
You and Mom are both like a roller coaster of.
No,
of working out.
I'm in roller coaster of weight.
Let me tell you, when we were in New York City,
Yeah.
Sam woke up every day before Michelle and I and walked like 4 or 5 miles. This is on top of all the other walking we did.
Thank you
for
by
our
myself.
shoot. Like we did like 10 miles just walking around the city getting footage.
Yeah, that's
By
impressive.
myself. Thank you
By-
very much.
Yeah, it's by himself.
All right. So how do you feel about that? See, it's an okay shoe. I got to get these things in the oven.
He's working to get down to his camp weight.
My camp
Really?
weights?
Yeah.
What could look at me, God. Me, Bradley Shapiro, and David
Just
Superstein.
grow the hair out.
I can't
Jerry
believe that.
Sandusky
that
must be there somewhere.
oh my God. Can we talk about that?
Ew.
Must we?
I
Look at.
hate that picture. It's so gross to me.
You know,
Why?
you know,
Funny.
we just keep it here and we
Oh.
flash it whenever
Why is
we.
that terrible?
Oh, yeah.
Can I
Sam,
just say,
you have your hand on his thigh.
Bradley
And
Shapiro.
you're holding hands with another boy.
David Superstein?
And you're
It
like
was the end of camp. We were
teenagers.
very close. Is that a problem?
Okay, yeah, that I. Have
I
a
don't
problem
think
with
that's a
that picture.
problem. I don't think that's a
The
problem.
way you're holding hands too.
All right, let's go into the kitchen.
Yep.
Let me get the bunuelos in the oven. They take about 15 minutes to cook. Our timing is very good right now.
All right.
You ready?
Yep, let's do
Okay,
it.
let's go. And then when we come back, I want to talk about what I did with the Navy today. And just for Kelly's benefit, there was no hand holding. The Navy doesn't.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, what have I done?
Wax
Okay,
paper.
parchment paper, brown parchment paper.
Oh.
Right? Puff pastry sheets look like this in the box. Not to be confused with, and I think it's important that you know the distinction. Not to be confused with puff pastry shells. Have we used those?
No,
Those are badass.
we've never used either of those actually.
These things, let me just show you.
Yeah,
Check
what's
this out.
the difference?
Check this out. Okay, so here's what a puff pastry sheet looks like.
The first time I bought those, I made that mistake. I bought the wrong
Oh,
ones.
you bought the wrong ones.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so here's a puff pastry sheet, and it comes in 3, and it opens up like that. There you go, right? Simple. A puff pastry shell looks like this. It's a little disc, right? That when it cooks, it puffs up this big, but because it has this center part that's cut out of it, you remove the center. Once it puffs up, you remove the center, and now there's a cavity in it, and you can fill it with like a thick soup or a stew, chicken a la king. Was the last time anybody made chicken a la king?
I was just gonna say, what the hell is that?
You would love it.
That's very
Chicken
old
a la
school.
king?
You like that?
I used
Okay.
to
I'm
make
pulling
it
up a
when you guys
picture
were
of
Kelly,
it.
put on the. We're gonna make it right here. It's very simple. It's really great.
Chicken a la king.
Chicken-
What a crazy name.
Chicken a la king. It's very 60s, maybe even very 70s too. Okay, so here's the puff pastry. It's very simple. Here's what we do. We take it, and all we have to do. Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah, it looks like a
me
little
see
it looks like a little variation of a chicken pot pie or something.
Well, there it
Right.
is. How perfect is that?
And like a
There's
tuna
chicken a la
casserole.
king in
Got
the
noodles.
Yeah.
little puff pastry shell.
Uh-huh.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, cool.
Love it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these guys and just cut strips, right? It's very simple. Oh, too thin. It's not a big deal. You'll see.
That's what you do.
Skip McKenzie on Facebook has a pretty funny point.
What?
He says, "Badass puff pastry. Those words don't go together."
They probably don't. That actually
They really
is
don't.
a very good point. Can I just say, I was talking to somebody yesterday about the live cast, and I said one of the things that I really like about it is exactly that. People
Yeah.
can comment
Oh yeah.
back to us.
So speaking of which, how you find us is facebook.com/SamTheCookingGuy.
Yep. Whole big interactive community there. It's really fun because not only can you interact with the other people who are watching the show, but you can interact with us. Sam, I mean, that Skip McKenzie quote that I just read literally was posted a minute ago. So
Right, but the other
we keep our eyes on it.
The other thing that's cool is where can you ask questions about what's going on live in a cooking show?
Yeah, no
I
way.
don't think you can. So some of these are falling apart, and I don't really know why. This may have been a slightly older chunk of puff pastry sheet than I would liked it to have been, but I thought I looked in there today and saw puff pastry, 2 boxes of the sheets. Apparently I only saw one, and it was already been opened. But you're going to see how this is going to work out. It's all going to be fantastic. Okay, ready? So this is done, and now they just go into a 350 oven. I think it's 350.
Well, can you get an exact calculation
I
for our
can.
viewers?
I can. I think
Doesn't
it's
it
on-
say?
I think it's on my website. It's on my website. Hold on, I got it right here. Wait. 375. My bad.
That's
I don't make
okay.
these. 375. Start. All right, good. Let me just put these guys back because now these are going to start the frosting.
Cool. I just want to give everybody a heads up. We did the thing about the sharing the post earlier, and we got over 150 of them, and so we're going to be choosing a winner who is going to win a signed copy of one of your books. So
They
stay
can have the one they
tuned.
want. There's 3 books. They can have the one they want.
Okay, so there you go. You heard it from Sam. You can get the one that you want, and he will sign it and we'll send it out to you. So just stay tuned. We will be doing that before the end of the show.
Okay, I have a
which
question. I have
in the
a
next about
question.
20 minutes. Yeah, what's up, Dad?
I'm in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just do the cinnamon thing now and get out of the way?
I think you
Or
should.
should I do that TV thing and pimp it all the way to the last couple seconds of the show and then do it? Because
Yeah.
if I have to go into gurney, that's the time.
Yes,
and I don't
there
wanna-
you go. I like
Shut
that.
up. That's so stupid.
No, I
I'm
think
leaving
I
when
think you should do
it.
it. I think we should reward someone right now, and then that person will have the guilty conscience after receiving your cookbook of sending you to the hospital at some point.
Oh, you know what?
You guys
that
pick. You guys
doesn't
pick right
even
now.
Make me laugh. You guys, I'm mad about
Because
this
can I
whole
talk
thing.
about what I did with the Navy today?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Mm.
You gonna sit down and do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Remember, pull up your good mic.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No problem. There you go.
Before I talk about the Navy, let me talk about fixtures living.
Yes.
Kitchen, bath, and outdoor. If you're thinking about doing anything in your kitchen. And I don't even care if it's a minor little change to a knob. I would go to Fixtures Living and I would look at the vignettes that are there. They have like pretend kitchens set up. So now that looks
Right there,
real, right?
there. Yeah, it does.
I mean, shit like that looks real.
Mm-hmm.
So they're real kitchens, but they're pretend in the sense that people aren't using them and the gas and the water and the whatever doesn't work to them. But you'll see things that you never imagined. There's no point in doing things the same way that they've always been done. And we're not designers. Where do we get our ideas? We get our ideas from people that do that for a living that are professionals. And that's what's going on at Fixtures Living. They're in San Diego, they're in Rancho Mirage, and they're in Costa Mesa, their flagship store that I will say will not be the flagship store for long. I've been privy to some of the things that they have coming down the...
Pipe.
Is it pipe or pike?
Pipe.
Pipe.
It's pike?
Pipe.
Pipe?
Pipe. Like
With a P?
I think. Are
Are you sure?
Yeah.
like put that in your pipe.
Can
and
somebody
smoke it.
look that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
coming
think
down the
it's
pipe.
pike.
I think it's pipe.
Pipe.
What the hell is a pike?
Google this. Coming down the pike?
Oh, someone else has asked this question before.
I think it's pike.
I think pipe is chiefly used.
By
in
the way,
Britain,
I
while
hate to.
Pike is.
By the way, sorry, Lynn. I hate to do what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Max,
Yes.
your baby dog is crying.
Oh.
Can you hear him really?
Yes, I
Yeah.
heard him.
Oh, I couldn't.
You know
I
what he
couldn't hear
sounded
him
like?
either.
He sounded like one of those little. You know,
Hey.
outside a toy store, they'll have those fake
Uh-huh.
things tied up in a little pen that just go
Yeah.
and then bang into the wall and go that way.
Uh huh.
That's what he
So
just
do
a-
I have to go get him and go to
No.
the bathroom?
No.
But no. Here's what I
What?
think about this.
Can we pull up a
Doesn't
picture?
He just woke up from a nap, so he has to go pee.
Yeah.
So
Listen.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
did-
Yes,
you
that's
guys.
true. But also, he needs to. He needs to learn that he can't just cry his way to the bathroom every single
is
time.
just-
Sometimes he's
I
gonna
love
need to
this.
learn to hold it.
what happens?
Welcome
when
to
he
the
makes-
Sam
what happens
Livecast.
when he
We
makes a
talk
mess
about
in his
Max's
little
baby
crib?
dog's peeing.
He's not gonna do that
Issues.
because that's what dogs do not do. Oh, I just heard it. He doesn't want to. That's his special bedroom space. He doesn't want to go to the bathroom in there, so he needs to learn to hold it.
So how long?
You know
do
what
give
happens?
him?
You know what happens when a new mother hears her child
we got 20
crying?
minutes left in the show. He just woke up. He's gonna be
Oh, no,
alone
that's
for
not
20
gonna work.
minutes.
You know what
I've
happens?
never
He's
left
gonna
him
take
alone.
a crap in that crib.
He's gonna take a shit.
Then go
upstairs.
get him, Mom, and bring him out front, please.
Do you know what happens when a new mother hears her baby crying?
What?
Her milk comes in her breast. If you find your nipples leaking in a minute, you're way too closely attached to that dog, dude.
Oh God.
Way too close.
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
You know.
No, but see, okay, this is I've been told that now. Okay, this is gonna reinforce the idea in his head that all he has to do is cry a bunch of times and then he gets to come out.
But
of his
there's a
bed.
difference between picking him up just randomly when he cries
Mhm.
and picking him up when he's got to go
I
number
guess,
one or number
yeah.
two.
I guess. But
And the kid's this big. He's
listen,
got a bladder the
Dad,
size of
you
a
always,
nut.
You always tell me that, just like in the last show when he was crying in the middle of it, you told me that I'm gonna need to learn to leave him at my apartment while I'm here, right?
Yes.
So
Well,
right
if
now,
you're-
let's
if-
say I was gone. here doing the live cast and I left him at home, he would be just waking up at home with nobody to pick him up and take him out of his
Yes,
bed.
but he'd be crapping or peeing in your area,
No, he
not
wouldn't.
my freaking
He's-
bedroom.
He's never done. Oh, there he is. He's
Oh.
never
Look at
done
him.
that. He's. Oh, can we get a shot, Shannon?
Oh, she's
Out the
going
door?
outside right now.
Kelly, just hold him so people can see.
Uh huh.
Look at him out
There he
there with
goes.
Haley. And see Lucky,
Lucky.
on the couch.
Like he's so over him.
No, you know what? Lucky is the most insecure dog I have ever seen in my life.
Uh-huh.
He cannot, when we bring other dogs around here.
Oh, he's going right away.
Yep.
See,
He
he
had to
hits the
go.
grass and he
He had to go.
knows.
Okay, we can't really see that.
I was actually. I know. So
Look
I
how
was,
long Max kept the shot on his own dog.
I was gonna take a picture of his potty pad, even though it's kind of gross because
Oh, gosh.
it's got like pee stains all over it,
Oh,
and that
okay.
proves that he's been hitting the pad.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
You know what,
he's been hitting
sweetheart?
the
That's
pad.
something that
If
you
it
don't
was
have to
clean-
share with us.
If it was clean, then that would be more concerning, I think.
Okay, I'm so happy for you. I'm glad it's working out.
Somebody called me out hardcore on Facebook the other day about the dog.
Yes, they needed to. All right, can we change the subject for a
Yes,
second?
please. Thank you.
So I was at this today, a Navy culinary competition. So I've done this before. Look at, there I am in the poster. I made it. I made the poster.
But not the middle.
No.
Jeez, you're last
Yeah, but
in
you know
line.
what? That guy's never been there before. By the
Oh.
way, I think I gave me that spot because of my last name.
Oh, yeah. I'm
So-
sure that's it.
The Navy is broken down into regions around the world and in this country. We here in San Diego are in the southwest region, and it's probably 7 or 8 different Navy bases. And they have a competition once a year within this region. And it's kind of like an Iron Chef competition. I've got some pictures. It's kind of like an Iron Chef competition in that all the bases from the region come here and they compete, and there's a secret ingredient, and they've got a certain amount of time, and they got to make something, and there's judges that judge. So if you look at that picture, you'll see they're in teams of 2,
No.
and it's cool. So right at that moment, these two are figuring out, and they came in second today. They're figuring out what they're going to make with the 2 proteins they got. They got beef tenderloin, like filet mignon, which is great, and then rolled cooked turkey breast.
Huh.
It's gross. It's a big ass chunk of turkey breast, like rolled. It's weird the way it comes.
Yeah.
Cooked, that they have to incorporate in one dish, and the secret ingredient were shallots. But it wasn't just the teams from this region. All the teams, the regional teams that win once a year come together that happen to be here in San Diego today for the worldwide Navy culinary competition. And this is for land bases. This is not for the fleet. This is land bases. There were 12 teams today from Europe and Korea and Japan and all over the United States and Hawaii, and it was great. There's a big wide shot I did with Dermander, which is an excellent, app for the iPhone. It's cool. It was a lot of fun. And I got this. Every time I judge one of these things, I get another Navy chef's jacket. Look at this thing.
Nice.
Cool as this, right?
I think it's really cool.
It's very cool. And then on the back, Navy chef.
I'd like to see you cooking with that on one time.
Just, I bet you. Oh, wait a second. Shit.
With the puff pastries?
Speaking of the puff pastry, wait. Nope, not done yet.
How much long?
But you know
Here.
what? That says 6 minutes. That'll be about right. But so check this out. So I have this jacket, right? I could put this on. Should I put this on?
Yeah.
Wait, do I put this one on? Shannon? Or do I put this one on that I got, Navy Chef? Or do I put this one on
Wow.
that I got,
Is it all the same?
Yeah, they are.
Navy Chef? Or do I put this one on
Oh no.
that I got, Navy Chef? Wait, don't stop there.
No
What else do I have? How about this one? I got this one from the Ronald Reagan, 76. This is a little different. Nothing on the back. but a little bit more sophisticated look, perhaps,
Yeah, the black cuffs.
from the Ronald Reagan.
Okay, now you're
Hold
just
on.
showing off, dude.
I know, I know.
No, wait. Look what else I got. Hold on. I got 2 from the Reagan. This is a short sleeve one.
Ooh,
That's pretty. That's kind of cool, huh?
I like that one.
USS Ronald Reagan Wardroom Culinary Specialist. That's what they're called. They're called CSs, Culinary Specialists. And then I have a couple of my own I didn't make that somebody gave me. And the pants to go with it. I don't know why I have a Sam LeCookie.
Okay,
hat. I
can we
don't remember where I got
please
that.
can we please put all of those on you?
No. Here's now this one, the black. With the Sam the Cooking Guy logo. Don't know where it's from.
So
Wait.
that closet is just dedicated to your gear.
Pretty much. Sam Zion, Sam the Cooking Guy. Have no idea where this one came from. And you notice they all have these crazy little short sleeves?
Yeah,
Because
it's
that's what
3/4
happens.
sleeve.
You know what the cooler chef
And look at
jackets
this
have?
one. Here's my last one.
Do those have the armpit vents, Sam?
Oh, San Diego Wine and Food Festival.
Armpit vents, really?
Yes, right there, Lynn. Look at the holes.
That's smart. Chefs need to be cool and
Can you
dry.
see those, Shannon?
Interesting. Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, and these things they can be cheap. They can be Look how many I have. And this one. That's an insane amount of. But you know what? That's just me. I can tell you that real chefs have had them all from the restaurants they've been at, and they do way more food event kind of stuff than I do, and they get them at everything.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Everything. You're
I'm
hungry?
so ready for some churros.
I know. Well, so really, we're calling them Bunuelos, but they're
Bunuelos,
very
yes.
much like a churro. Very
And
much like a churro.
if
Oh,
it-
wait a second. Hold on. I had other things that I wanted to mention. I want to make sure that I don't forget. Oh, guess who I talked to today? Actually, on the phone. I'll show you. Remember these?
Yes.
The margarita pops.
Gross.
The Shark Attack Original Lime Margarita Pop that we all liked. I talked to the owner of this company today on the phone.
No
really?
way.
Yeah. So check this out. Here's the email that I get.
He sends you 1,000,000 boxes of them, please.
No. Here's the email that I got. His name's Brad. Brad writes, "Thank you. I was told about your podcast by a person that called us from Georgia."
Georgia? Who's in
Yeah.
Georgia?
Well, I don't know, but somebody from Georgia who watches the podcast
Uh-huh.
saw us eating these the other night. Called him, emailed the company to say, where do I get these in Georgia?
Oh.
Wow.
He goes, we're a small company in Kansas. In fact, I always tell people I'm a plumber that came up with a dumb idea. We have a new flavor that's going to be released in July. We're interviewing him Monday night.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really cool story. It's a very cool story. And he started to tell me, and I said, I don't want to hear it. Let's just save it for Monday night.
I would have never guessed Kansas, by the way.
No, neither would I.
No.
Not in a million years. But those are really
Yeah.
delicious.
But they were really delicious. We liked them. And Kelly's reaction, he said, was the one that he gets a lot. Not too sweet. And that was the important part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because they weren't. And I told him, I go, look, I bought these at Bevmo knowing that they were either going to be good or disgusting. And the ratios for me, 10% chance they were good, 90% chance they were disgusting. Why the F do I have to be taken over by stupid little dogs? This is not going to work. I cannot do this. I cannot try
Okay,
and
now,
be me.
watch. Now, even
Now
if
I
he
gotta
cries,
get my
we put him upstairs.
No, if he cries, he's going in the frickin' garage, man.
He's stuck.
You ready?
No,
No.
a couple more minutes.
Okay.
But when they are ready, Lynn,
Yeah.
they're ready.
Okay. So you want me to get my
Oh.
camera?
Like when they.
Oh
All right.
my goodness! Listen to him.
Please. All right.
Watch. He's a big boy. If you go put him in his bed
we had this
upstairs.
conversation.
I know.
that bringing your new little dog, albeit ridiculously cute, was distracting.
Listen.
How was
okay.
this not distracting?
If it wouldn't have been distracting if mom had she could have taken him right up to his bed, zipped him up, left him there. He would have cried for maybe a minute and then been fine. He didn't need to come in here. I never requested that he came in. That's why I brought his bed over today.
If you hadn't brought him, this wouldn't have happened. No offense. I love the little kid. He's adorable, and he comes here, and I hug him like he's one of my own. But
If he's gonna be by himself crying, I would just rather him be by himself crying upstairs than at my place.
you know, it pisses me off just a little bit more than that.
What?
The fact that Guy Fieri catered Matthew McConaughey's wedding.
What?
God.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Which one?
Guy
Matthew McConaughey
Fieri.
or Guy Fieri?
Guy
I
Fieri.
try not to say it. And yes, he's probably a fine cook. Am I jealous of his success?
Yes.
100%.
All of us here are.
That he, in his style of the backwards glasses and the hair and the rings and the sweatbands, he's become what he is. What does that say about America? Or what does that say about me?
I
People
don't
hate
know.
me, they love him.
Don't you think it's a little weird? Don't you think Matthew McConaughey's getting some shit from his friends? Like, really, dude? You got Guy Fieri to cater your wedding?
Yeah, I don't know.
Of all the people he could have gotten, he chose Guy Fieri?
I guess.
Maybe. I think
I don't-
They're friends. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, you have your friend do it.
Yeah, look, they're playing drums together in this.
Yes, right.
Website.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have, Matthew
Never
McConaughey.
mind. We're not going to see the post.
I mean, I wouldn't have Guy Fieri do it. No, you can show it. I've seen that picture. I'm not going to blow up. It's okay.
Oh.
This one.
I'll get it off. Why do I have to look at that? Shit, Lynn.
Oh.
Anyway, we interview Brad Dickinson Monday night to talk about this. But more important than that, here's what Monday nights have become. New product night on the Sam Livecast.
We should. There's a ton of them.
And here's the deal. We find them. We bring them in. This is an example, right?
Ooh, you know what else was a great
Whoa,
example?
whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
sorry.
If someone watching knows somebody that has one or has something, they want to send it, we will try it. But just know this. We'll be honest about whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to.
If we think it sucks, we're going to say it sucks. If we love it, we'll say we love it.
You know what the first
This doesn't
incarnation
cost
of this?
any money. All you have to do is send some product. Send us an email. Info at thesamlivecast.com.
You know what's even
Info
easier?
at thesamlivecast.com.
We have a contact page that we always
Oh,
forget
let's
to tell
go to
people.
that. We forget about that.
Thesamlifecast.com. Go to contact us. Fill it out. It goes to
Do
the
that.
same
To-
place.
And if you need it, we'll send you the address where to send it to.
Yeah.
And if it's temperature sensitive, we'll figure out how to do that, so you don't send it and it sits someplace that nobody ever finds it.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, so since we're almost done, I want to give away this book to the lucky winner.
I got to do this. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the churros. Then I'm gonna eat the thing.
Okay. So do you want me to wait on this, or do you just want me to do it now?
No, you can give away the book now.
Okay, cool.
How are you guys choosing?
Well, it's at random, and there were over 150 shares, and so I pulled out this quote I pulled out this comment because I thought it was nice, and I want to hook Mary Wynn up. You are the winner. She says, shared. So praying I get one of your books since I don't have the money to buy one with being laid off because of the economy. Got to pay rent, utilities, insurance, and food. No money left over to do anything. So please pick me. You win, Mary. There you go. Thank you for sharing.
very nice of
and
You do know it could be a scam, right? Mary could just completely be pulling our leg over.
I
this.
like to believe in the goodness in people. All
I
right.
think that's the people that we attract.
Yeah, totally.
Though, going with Mary's logic, no money left over for food, what is she going to do with the book? I hope she doesn't burn it for fire for warmth this
No,
winter.
You know what? You have a lot of really economical recipes in there, I gotta say.
No, I think so.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think so. I think so.
Oh,
That's
totally.
good. I'm glad Mary's getting it.
How about this
I
one?
actually saw that.
Dad, ramen and the ramen stir fry. I buy 6 packs of
can you-
ramen noodles for
But
6
we
packs
did that.
for
We
$1.
did that. We should talk about that again.
Totally.
Anyway. Okay. All right.
But
Let's do this.
Mary Wynn, send us an email, info@thesamlivecast, or you can just go to the page and do the submission right there. And
We'll send you a book.
we'll get the book out to you.
And you can have book number 1, just a bunch of recipes. Book number 2, amazing shortcuts and awesome shortcuts in kitchen. What is it?
Awesome shortcuts in kitchen. Awesome recipes in kitchen shortcuts.
That's right. Thank you. Which I've never liked that name, and that's why I don't remember it.
Yeah.
My literary agent, who I don't use anymore because they were complete fucking douches.
Oh, wow. That
I'm
was
so sorry. It's a terrible story. You know what? I'll tell it. But I won't tell it tonight.
That's
Save it for another
Thursday.
time.
Yeah.
Terrible ending to that relationship.
A Thursday.
That
baby.
started off so well. Oh, they named that book. And the third one, Just Grill This. I named that. I love books. The names of books 1 and 3. I love all the books. But you can have Mary whatever you want. All right, let's do this. Those are ready. Let's do those. Then I'm eating cinnamon.
All right, let's do this. I'm excited.
So just let me remind you, when you say let's do this, really what you mean is I'm going to finish off the Bunuelos and then I will have the cinnamon for the challenge. You actually are doing nothing.
You're right. Hey, I will give credit where credit is due.
Well, you just took credit where credit wasn't due.
No, I want to give a lot of credit to the Facebook crowd. I mean, come on, 150 shares? I only set it at 100. That's pretty damn good.
Okay, do you see how these things have come out?
Yeah, they look crispy.
Right, that's exactly what you want. You want a little bite to these things, right? I could cut them and make them smaller in half. Oh my God, they're so good. I love these.
You
All
can
right.
Ooh,
smell
we're
the
smelling it
butter.
back here, yeah.
So we
Love
need some
that
sugar
smell.
in here. I'm going to use this.
And cinnamon.
Yes, it's cinnamon night, I said. It is cinnamon night. Wait, I might need something bigger. This is not going to work.
A plate, perhaps?
Let's do this. Hey, Max.
Yes.
Is Mom... My bad. Is Mom still messing with your little dog?
She's back in here now.
You've taken her completely out of the house.
He's
Is that
just
what's
sipping
happened?
on some water. You actually picked out a pretty good shoe, Dad.
Oh, you like the shoe?
Yeah, we're seeing it right now. I kind of like it.
I kind of have a question.
Yeah.
So, you can wait quite a bit of time before you roll those things in cinnamon sugar, right? It doesn't. they
No,
don't dry
I
out
mean,
too
here's the
quick?
thing. You want to eat them while they're warm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yes.
But like when
I
they-
guess
they need to
strictly-
stick though, too, right?
Strictly speaking, Lynn, the answer is yes, but you want them to stick, right? So here's the cinnamon. The same cinnamon that I will be doing the challenge with in about 2 minutes. So I'll leave it out.
So that was like 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. So you're gonna
Hey,
eat half of
do
that.
you need any pump up music for the cinnamon challenge?
No,
now?
no, I don't.
Are you sure?
I'm good. I'm good on my
Nothing
own.
you want to listen to?
No. You got anything there?
No,
Rocky
nothing,
music?
nothing that wouldn't exclude us from YouTube, probably.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Okay.
Copyright laws.
Check this out. All right, so now we get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Take these guys out here. All right, so watch. So then you take a couple of these guys, and in they go. And because they're warm, and because they're lovely, here's what they get.
And they're baked and not deep fried.
Look at them. They're baked and they're not deep fried, right?
That's so good.
And of course, the churro world, you know, is a deep fried world. In fact, if it's fair food, it's deep fried. And
Yeah.
that's okay. I mean, look, it is what it is. You can't complain about that. If you don't like it, don't eat it. But you don't have to mouth off about the fact that the fair's got deep fried food and stuff like that.
Oh,
There's no point for
speaking
that.
of the fair really quickly,
Yeah.
me and Jilly and I are going to be going on Friday, and we're going to be tasting a bunch of food. So we will be back
can't wait.
next Monday with a report and pictures of what we got.
Nice. Hey, by the way, Kelly, go grab that buy one, get one free magazine. Lynn was there the other day. Is that right, Lynn?
Oh, the fair, yeah.
You're already fair. Will you hold the cover up? Hold the cover up for Shannon, and somebody tell me what is that? Because I know what I think it is.
Oh, I know.
Funnel
Funnel
cake.
Yeah.
What funnel cake is like the world's giantest worm.
It is,
That's
well,
how
that
they
one
come?
does. Yeah.
but it's so tasty.
That's how they come.
Yep.
Is that something new?
No.
That
squeezed-
thing
all
looked more
squeezed out?
wormy than it's like stiff. It's like that's what she said. No.
Oh!
Yeah, that's caught.
That's super hot, man.
Just
Okay.
picks up a hot plate.
Are you gonna eat cinnamon first or churro first?
Oh no, I'm having some churro.
Yeah.
Check out how badass those look.
Nice.
Look at that. Is that nice? Right? 3 ingredients. Puff pastry, already made. Cinnamon, sugar. And I'll just take a little piece. Okay.
Ooh, how is it?
The only thing that would make that better is a little espresso.
Oh,
With coffee?
Oh,
Yes.
That sounds so
So
good.
good.
Maybe
All right, here we
should-
go. Shall we do this?
oh gosh.
Yeah.
Shannon, back away.
I am.
Don't
Don't what?
So
don't do too much, man. Don't be.
do you
too-
have to try and I don't get it. I don't know.
I don't know what the deal is.
So it's supposed to absorb your saliva, and then it's supposed to be too peppery, and you're gonna spit it out. That's the theory.
Okay, well, Mom's really mad, so why just go in the other room and not watch?
Mom is pissed.
I will get some water
But-
just in case there's an emergency.
Yeah,
need of
that's a good
water.
idea. There you go.
Just in case there's an emergency need of water and vodka, I have them both right
Not,
here.
not to like, like pump your ego up or anything, but this has been done, so it's not impossible.
Yes. It's safe, people.
Oh no.
People have done this.
It may
Well,
not
no,
be.
I don't
Maybe
think-
not be safe, but I don't think it's too dangerous.
I don't think it's impossible.
No, Sam, that is so stupid. You know what? I'm sorry. It's stupid, and then you're going to do that. It's even stupider.
This could be the last night of my 27-year marriage.
Yeah. Good example for your children.
150 shares.
I do this for Mary, apparently.
Just don't inhale, man. Only exhale.
At what point don't inhale?
Well, when it comes out of your mouth. No, it's not that bad.
That's quite a method you got there.
Should have did a countdown.
Are you kidding me?
15 seconds.
Where's the dragon's breath or whatever they call it? Oh my!
Oh, you get it out.
You researched and found the.
You're at 30 seconds.
Your face is so funny.
You're at 40. You're not going to make it, are you? You're at 45. There's no way you can get this down.
It's really hot.
So you have to do it in 60 seconds.
I know.
Okay, your minute's up, but are you? How much of that do you have left in your mouth?
Oh God.
Okay, I don't want to gross you out, but look at this chunk that came out.
Oh,
Oh, really?
is that cinnamon?
It wasn't fucking churro.
Wow, you somehow managed to.
Wow, that's
prevent
pretty
the
impressive,
dragon's
man.
Breath, I know.
That actually wasn't as dramatic as I thought.
You handled that well. I'm proud of
I'll
you.
be honest. Here's what people did. I told you. I did my research.
You should do your research.
Oh,
Here's what.
suddenly we lost camera. That was weird.
What did I do?
Shannon's fault.
Oops.
Oh, you went into like play mode.
Just get here a little earlier, Shannon. You'd be fine.
It has nothing to do with
There you
it.
go. We're good. We're good.
Here's the thing. I watch people do this. They'd go, whoosh, and they'd put it in. They go. That's the problem they have. They'd suck it in and they'd get it into their throat, and then immediately they'd cough and that giant plume of smoke. I'm sorry, this wasn't nearly as exciting as the
Your
other
face
stuff
was
that I've
worth
seen.
it. Your face was worth it.
My eyes. Oh my god.
Well, let's
No,
put it this
really.
way: you did it. You didn't really.
I didn't-
You didn't upset the wife too badly.
I was worried that I'm not gonna. I saw what went bad. I wasn't gonna do that to myself because I knew Kelly wouldn't like that. Even though if you scan the room, Shannon, Kelly's left.
Yeah, that's true.
She's completely
gone.
gone. There's her spot way over there by Lucky.
Yeah, let's
It's
get Lucky.
absolutely empty because she's. I don't even know where. Do you see her, Max?
No, she's in the back somewhere.
All right.
Well, congratulations. You did well.
Thank you. What did work out really well tonight, though, were the churros that I want you to try and make. 3 ingredients. Do it. It's like going to the fair right in your house. All right? See you tomorrow night. Looking forward to having you here. Hope you've enjoyed. You don't just have to share when you win shit. You could share just because you want to share.
Yep. Sharing
There's
is
no bad
caring.
with that. Oh my God, sharing is caring. That is so funny. I was going to the Navy thing today and I said to Kelly, there are people who serve and there are people who serve those who serve. That's who I was.
Nice.
Sharing is caring. See you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for being here.